Let's begin this proper. A lot of deduction, reasoning required. Great detective game. But I haven't played it in quite a while. So I've mostly forgotten everything. All the information. Oh. Let's just start. Lost at sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn. Built 1796. London, 800 tons, 18-foot draught. Captain R. Witterell. A crew of 51 men. Last voyage to Orient, Cape rendezvous unmet. Contact East India, East India London office. I didn't realize that would skip on its own. Honorable East India Company. That's what it is. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Falmouth, England. 4 years after the Obra Dinn disappeared.
To the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Righto. Yes. A game with a absolutely intriguing art style. Other visual styles are mainly just alterations to the color to be more reminiscent of very old computing engines. Macintosh, IBM 5151, Zenith. Oh, this looks really rustic. Commodore. This is nostalgic. IBM. It's a very dull gray palette. I like this one a bit more. Shadows are much sharper. Is that nice? Crisp black and white view. Zoom in. Sharp. Right. Yeah, I don't think people would like it if I played the game this way. It's a bit of a sense of humor when it comes to the controls. Lucas Pope. Also creator of Papers, Please, which I would love to play, but it's not available through my means. Okay, well, let us begin. Vessel went missing and has miraculously returned, though not incredibly close to port, I see.
Oi! It's too heavy! It's too heavy! Lift it yourself!
I'm already coming down.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
Inconspicuous case. Pristine. And a book. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy, 1807. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard, complete each chapter accurately, and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Let's just do this. The journey. We appear to know very little of the journey, the route the ship was supposed to take. Only that it would start here, move about Africa towards the Orient. Safe to assume it did not make it too far in its route. Main deck. I guess we're at the Orlop deck level. Outside. Crew. Captain Whitterell. 8 passengers. 51 men. And a Captain Robert Whitterell. We have a picture. Sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. Many an individual with blurred face. Chapter 1. Loose cargo. A bitter cold. Murder. The calling. Unholy captives. Soldiers of the sea. The doom. Bargain. Escape. The end. And a glossary. And of course, the actual important thing in the case, memento mori. Remember death. Let's begin.
Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Ah!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Lousy stream connection. Who is this? How did they die? This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. I see. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Use the buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Let's just remove that for now. Show their specific memories on the deck map, as well as when they perish. And where they're depicted in the sketch. Let's see. Three others were present. Now the door is opened. Two dead bodies.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Oh my. There's the man who was shot. There's the third man we saw before, trying to flank the captain, I assume. I do realize now I should at least be inputting their fates. Madeira. Who is this? How did they die? Okay. This individual must have been knifed. So present. This. This person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories in the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifests, and artist sketches, pages 2 to 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about them. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Well, then I'd like to make the educated guess that this is the captain. And Captain Robert Whittle. Shut the book. Something else has opened. I've investigated the corpses of 2 individuals so far. One shot by the captain, One knifed in the throat by the captain. There's a third corpse. I can investigate. Both. And the scene we see here, it sounds like someone was stabbed before the event played. So what I can deduce from this particular frame is that this individual who was racing from outside above the captain's quarters to this side of the ship, I don't know my parts of the ship's names that well. He came down here and likely took the captain by surprise. Stabbed him in the side, but was then bonked in the head and died. Another person killed by the captain. For what reason? For what reason, we're not sure, but what I can tell by the fact that the book is in a chronological order and that this is the last chapter. This is, I think, chapter 10. So a lot of things happened that led to this moment. And as we explore more of the game, we'll see what happened that led to this. Was it mundane or was it something wild? This unknown soul was clubbed. They were clubbed, they were knifed, this person was shot. They're shot? They're shot. With an arrow, with a cannon, with a gun, by the captain. Okay. The door opens again. And I go back. And there's two corpses in this room. Let's investigate this closer one.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
And this scene shows us the captain has committed suicide by gunfire. Near the body of a dead woman. Based on the dialogue, we can assume that this is some Abigail. Additionally, that he had shot her brother. What we can assume is this man outside that he had shot earlier. But, just like the game says, decisive information is rare. And this is likely to be probably the most information we'll get out of one memory. Because this gives us a lot of info for 3 individuals. Captain Robert Witterell. Committed suicide by gun. Shot himself. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. And that's the real kicker. That's what makes this game not as frustrating as you might think. I think I'd probably agree with that. Yeah. So, just I had figured before we go, there must be a quicker way to go to the back, the start of the book. Ah, it's by pressing square. So, we had figured that he was talking to some Abigail. I believe I passed the passengers. Correct. Abigail Hoskett Whitterell from Scotland. So then we look. So she shares the last name with Robert Whitterell, as well as her brother, who we could assume to be William Hoskett. So the man who was shot by the captain must be William Hoskett. This individual right here. William Hoskett, first mate, was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Whitterell. And so that leaves us with two fates that I have fully stated. Because I don't know the identity of this man nor this man. Only the captain and the first mate that he shot. X, 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 X. And that's the end of that chapter. So the very last person to die was the captain, who had committed suicide. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, let's investigate what happened to Abigail and why she died and is currently laying in this bed. Hmm. Oh no. The Doom. Hmm. So who is this? How did they die? You know that this is Abigail Hoskett Whitterell. They were they were struck in the head. They were struck in the head by a part of the boat wielded by a giant kraken. Struck. Okay, that's not it. I'll say they were clubbed by a beast. Well done. 3 fates correct. Nice. So yeah, every time you get 3 fates correct, it could be any 3 fates, but they get confirmed, and they get put in the back here where there will eventually be 60 lines because there's 60 members of the ship. What chapter? The Doom. The Doom, Part 8. Martin, where is the captain? So she is referring to someone named Martin. I'd have to look at the scene again to be sure. Oh. Perhaps this individual she is right next to is Martin? Yes. I'll have to look a bit further into it. This is a rather interesting situation. I know to press X to trigger this dang thing. I'm just curious what else is going on. There's a man wielding 2 pistols, and he's next to a larger gun. This man is trying to have the other 2 of the passengers go on the ship. This man is getting his arm ripped off, while another man is stabbing the creature. There appears to be a man who's been ripped in 2. Let's see. And now on the ship we are shown the remains, at least a facade of the remains of the man who was cut in 2. But he was already dead by the time we saw Abigail's memory. Oh my. I can't imagine it would be a great feeling to be ripped in half by a kraken. Oh, he even stabbed it too. There's the man wielding the spear. Man is tossing a gun. This man is trying to hold on to this bolted thing. Oh, there's a small boat getting capsized out there. I can't really make out the individuals aboard. Or, I guess, who were aboard. Who is this? How did they die? This unfortunate soul was torn apart by a beast. 12 others were present. Let's see. Another individual to investigate their cause of death. Who is this? I guess it will reveal it's me in a second. This person's trying to pull them back, but it failed. Who is this? How did they die? Well, they blasted by an explosion. I mean, it did seem like they were going to die regardless, but oh, this person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while the face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. I see. Okay, I assume there is no other... No, there was no dead individual in this scene, it appears. Okay, then. Doom. The end. On the cargo deck. Chapter 1. Where is the cargo deck? Cargo hold. The very bottom level of the ship. Can I reach the cargo hold? I do not remember if I can reach it this soon. It would appear not. No, I'm incapable of reaching the cargo hold right now. Or lop deck. No, I do not have access to that. Outside the first mate's window. This door. I cannot open this door. I can't see outside their window. Oh, stewards, midshipmen, bosun, and bosun mate. So this is the bosun's sleeping quarters. They appear to be in possession of some sort of pipe or whistle. Now for his mate. There's a cannon stowed in his... Actually, it's not stowed, it's brandished. I'm unfamiliar with the exact term, but weird hanging rope in his. There's a gash here. Interesting. There's blood coming out of here. Let's check the steward's sleeping quarters. Why are there only 3 bunks if there's 6 stewards? Another interesting detail is the fact that all the cannons are at the ready. On a vessel with passengers, this wouldn't be the case. They would be stowed some way. Let's investigate this corpse here. Seems to be crushed under a cannon. Chapter 7. It would appear we are correct. This individual was in fact crushed by a cannon. The cannon was loose from its mooring. Multiple of them are loose, quite loose actually. Those ones are not. This door is open. It is chapter 7. Who is this? How did they die? Sir, loose cannon. She's healing over. Find your footing. This individual was crushed by a loose cannon. Exactly. I didn't see another corpse. Oh. Here's the gash in the side of the ship. This person is one of their arms and their head blown off. Oh my. This person was blown apart by a cannon. This person looks like they're dead. Right. This is what caused the cannon to be loose from its mooring. Or whatever it's called. Which then resulted in, some individual being crushed by it. Not these 2 men. These 2 men died later. I think that's the man who gets torn in half. Two individuals died. I only saw 1 corpse. Well, 1 immediate corpse. Location of the corpses. Were 2 people killed at the same time by that blast? Perhaps it completely shot out 1 person. Strange. I only see that person. But the location of the corpses appears to be in one spot. But I don't see the other person. There's an interesting thing I'm noticing about this pocket watch. It seems that the time on the pocket watch itself, when I investigate a corpse, I don't know about the minute hand, but the hour hand does seem to actually line up with, say, the Doom Chapter 7 as 7 o'clock. Or I guess the hour hand is positioned a bit after 7. So perhaps as if from a 0 to 10 o'clock standing or position or whatever, the pocket watch does seem to actually show the time of events relative to that scale. So this would be 7, probably before 7:30. Yeah, 7:15. Ah. Belay spark. I see. So these are the two individuals that die. Right. So this man was completely blasted out. I couldn't see his corpse at the moment of their death. This man was crushed between the Kraken's tentacle and the cannon. This man couldn't even pry himself loose from the cannon, knowing its fuse was lit. That's a horrible thing. Some creature forcing you, just keeping you held in a position where you're gonna die by some other means. Not even by the creature's own hands, necessarily. How terrible. So both of these individuals were... no. Shot by a cannon. By a terrible beast, I guess. It technically wielded the cannon in its own grip. It's a weird thing to write on an actual report. This person was crushed by a terrible beast. Crushed by rigging? Crushed by stones. Interesting. Part 3. There's 2 more parts on the bow. That door's open. Oh. This must be the bow. There's a corpse here. I can't imagine this was a fun situation to be in for this individual. Somebody hears it happening. Likely very confused. Who is this person? Oh. Right. So the artist. Caught with his pants down. In probably everybody's nightmare position to be in when attacked by some monster. Nobody wants to be caught with their pants down, literally. Ugh. It's wild violence. ES. That would be... Oh, the artist, of course. Edward Spratt. Were crushed quite gruesomely in a gruesome situation by a terrible beast. 13 others were present, my. I did not see 13 other people, unless I guess I didn't look hard enough. There's this, sir. I guess there are some people on these with numbered tags. There's these two individuals having a drink at a table. $36, $48. Curiously, they're empty. Oh. A curved sword. That's not typical of the English Navy. I don't think. More of these individuals. There's someone dead over here. I don't notice anybody dead. I'm assuming this is one of the mates and the steward. I see. Ah. What a large scene for a small, unfortunate demise. Let's investigate.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
No, don't. Go. You bloody Dane. Is his accent Danish? I'm not well versed on accents. But if he was called a Dane, I doubt the game just skip over that. This is the real calm before the storm. Just 3 individuals in a boat. I wonder if they were the ones who got capsized later in the chapter. But this should complete the doom.